Hey, it's Dina Nunn. I'm in Dr. Strange's EDM3 class for the summer of 2011, and this is my final reflection video. A few things that I've learned this summer begin with creating a blog. I have created a blog before, but I never really did anything with it. I had a WordPress, and I just didn't do much with it. So creating our class blog was really my first true run at a blog. And I've come to find out that they're very useful, very important, informative. We can follow our classmates' blogs, so they're easy to view whenever we want to. So I've enjoyed that, and that is something I'll definitely use in the future and use with my classroom. Some other things that I didn't know about were Wordles. I had seen some students at our elementary school create a Wordle, but I've never done it myself, and I didn't really realize what they could be used for, but it's just a creative way to put your work out there. So I thought that was interesting. And screen capturing, that is a wonderful tool that I have loved. I've used it for personal things. I just used it in my final project with my group. We took a screenshot of landscape of where we were going to find our geocache, so I thought that was really neat. I'll be using that. And title modifiers and alt modifiers and HTML codes, wonderful. I'll use that from here on out. That's great. I never knew what those were, or I just didn't have a clue. So I love that. And I have commented on blogs and Facebook and Twitter and those kinds of things. I've enjoyed that. The Twitter, I had an account about 2 years ago, but I didn't really do anything with it because I didn't have a smartphone and I couldn't tweet as easily. So Twitter has become part of my PLN. That's very important, very useful, and I've learned that the more you are active and retweet and comment and put the hashtags and you're part of the conversation, if you're active, people will follow you. So the more people you follow and tweet with is great. I've learned so much just from Twitter. So that's been a huge thing for me. I'm loving it. The Google Docs, Google presentations, all the Google stuff, I had no idea. My sister has been trying to get me on Google Docs forever. She's like, I want to share this document with you and help me work on it, but I just didn't know what she was talking about and never did it. So now I've become aware of what's going on with Google. It's like a light bulb come on. So I'm excited. I've been turned on to something new. So Google Docs is great to collaborate. I'll use that with my grade level, with fellow teachers. My sister, she's a technology teacher, so we've been working on a few things together. The presentations, I love that because I'm a huge PowerPoint fan. So I love a slideshow. I think it's great. I'll definitely use that. The timelines I thought were interesting on the time toast. I've never seen any of that, and it was interesting. I don't know if in language arts, I'm sure I'll be able to use it. I just don't know yet. Probably with Shakespeare and some of the authors and all those great people, I'll be able to use that. But we'll see. In the podcast, that was interesting. I need to look more into it and explore a little more with it. I'm not sure if I would use it very much just because I don't like talking on film or on radio, but I'm sure my students would benefit from it. So just because I don't like to do it doesn't mean my students wouldn't benefit. So that's something I need to work past. Making the short movies on the Mac, I've loved doing that. The book trailer, that was so much fun. I could see me using that coming up in the fall with my kindergarten class that I'm in this year. Being able to scan books and show that on the smartboard, I think they would just love that. So I'll be using that. And Skype, I've used that before. I've enjoyed it. My husband went to Germany about a month ago, so that was the only way we were able to communicate was through Skype. So it was a great tool, and um, I think with my classroom, being able to connect with other classrooms down the hallway or across the world would be great. And even having other professors or other teachers and speakers speak to them would be very beneficial. But yeah, I've learned so much in this class. One of the main things that I have learned is I can do it. I'm shocked at what I could do. I've enjoyed it. I came into the class very hesitant, worried that I wouldn't be able to keep up with work and being home with 4 kids this summer, and I was just overwhelmed and it scared me, but I did it. So I'm happy, ready to throw a party, but I won't. I've got another week left, but I'm excited and I've enjoyed it. Dr. Strange has been great. I will continue to follow the class blog because he's always putting new information out there for us to research and investigate, and I'll follow even his instruction manual for next year. I'll go into his blog, follow that instruction manual, and just see what's new because he's always finding different things, and I appreciate that, and I want to continue to learn. So that's my final reflection.